important to Cooper now. He's got 3 lefties, 3 righties.
Cirelli again headed right off after the faceoff as Mike Matheson is back in his own end. Turns it over. Net front kicked out by Dobish. Touches it on for Hagel. Hagel seam. Shot from Gensel was fanned on. Puck retrieval. Whisks it back out. Kucherov seam. Hagel hangs. Net front for point. Stopped by Dobish. Puck loose in front. Swept out of there to safety along the board. Montreal in transition. Top line out there. Caulfield moves in with a shot. Swallowed up by Vasilevsky. They rev it up to 2x speed there. Awesome place to be. Struble shot popped out from Vasilevsky, whisked out and kept in at the line by Struble. Second biggest hockey arena in the world. Out high, it's Hudson. Back to Demidov. Down low, it's Slavkovsky searching for a lane. Demidov for Hudson out high. Lane Hudson, wrister kicked out. Rebound turned aside on Slavkovsky by Vasilevsky.
Not able to find the back of the net. Slavkovsky, he's
tried the one-timer from Caulfield. Demidov for Hudson. Hudson sets up Caulfield toward the net, and Vasilevsky covers off the stick of Suzuki. Second unit here, puck at the goal line in behind from Kirby Dach, chipping for Alex Texier. And now Mike Matheson skating at midpoint, back for Texier, loading it up. Vasilevsky made the save up high. Well, Tampa showing what its kill can do. Third best in the regular season. Matheson a shot, stuffed by Vasilevsky with 3 seconds remaining. You had 22 goals in the regular season. Here's Newhook moving in, got it wide for Demidov, swerving at the line, freed it up for Kapanen, a shot, short side and high, deflected down by Kapanen for Newhook.
He knows he's got to get going. We need him to get fired up.
Hagel off the draw, Moser a drive, and the save made by Jakub Dobish.
Even that line has really only been good on power play.
Turnover out of their own end. Caulfield tried to free it up. He couldn't. Kucherov with the backhander, swallowed up by Dobish. Radish springs Hagel. Hagel motors in. Hagel off the rush, chipped it across. Point kicked out by Dobish. Puck loose in front. This series, and you had talked about how John Cooper said earlier today, they got to get him going. Phil Deneau with a drive, and Vasilevsky the stop. Let's check in with Leah Hextall.
That the Florida Panthers have shown.
Gensel got checked, gored, denied by Jakub Dobish, and the puck comes back and out to center ice. Saw the scores filtering through on the top of your screen. Couple blowouts so far. Braden Point with a backhand shoveled on. Jakub Dobish hangs onto it and earns a whistle. Puck in deep, Vasilevsky steered it off at Lilleberg. Corey Perry on it and has to retreat in his own end. Josh Anderson now back to the bench here. Bjorkstrand will flip it in, cross corner, nearly got cut off there by Arbor Jacki. Point fought for the puck with Bjorkstrand. Radish from the line, kicked out Dobish. Texier combines to get it out. Hit ahead pass, Zach Bolduc driving the net. They score! Montreal strikes first. Bolduc off the rush.
From Jakub Dobish down here, and J.J. Moser comes in to close the gap. That's what opens up this huge space. And Darren Radish is back, but he's tight on Bolduc, and Bolduc just drops his shoulder and is able to get inside, stays with it, puck comes off his belly and in. Listen, all goals count the same, not the way you necessarily draw it up, but Bolduc does exactly what he's supposed to do. He stretches the neutral zone.
Point for Hagel, chipped it along to Kucherov. Out wide, it's Gensel. Down low, it's Kucherov for Gensel. 38 goals in the regular season. Kucherov from a Draisaitl-esque angle. Now Point, drifting out high with Radish. Kucherov, pressured by Anderson. Spun down low, it's Gensel with a shot. Slavkovsky out in front. Suzuki couldn't pull the trigger, and the Lightning bank it along out of the zone. Chip back ahead for Suzuki. Drop off Demidov. Moving in. Down low. Suzuki. Backhand. Vasilevsky goes sprawling. What a stop.
Nobody on him. He doesn't fling it up the middle. He takes time. And then off the zone entry for for Montreal come in. And what a save by the big cat Vasilevsky. Full stretch.
With that 6'4" frame. Top unit still out there. A minute gone by on the power play. Suzuki emerging out of the corner. Score! Cole Caulfield! 2-0 Habs!
Goal of the playoffs this season, and he has been digging for this. He has been working for this. He wants to get engaged in what he does. A really good job going to the corner, being a support guy, and then recognizing where can I be helped. Let's go out in front of the crease there, present his stick as a right shot, makes it really easy for Nick Suzuki, who puts it right on his tape. What a good play from those two. They've connected all season long. Suzuki 101
Pulling in. Kucherov swerves back to the line. It's Lilleberg. Trying to escape Anderson, and now Kucherov circling out high. Dropped it off for Crozier toward the net, and Dobish makes the stop. Dropped Juraj Slafkovsky. Slafkovsky slow to get up. Heads off to the bench after a mammoth hit. McDonough toward the net. That got blocked in. Free for Sorelli, who floated out for Gensel. A drop for Radish moving in. Here's Gensel out wide. Gensel circles, still with it against Struble. Dropped it off for Moser. Moser, backdoor, score! Jake Gensel on a gorgeous setup. And the Lightning are on the board.
He fit through almost 2 full periods. He entered the zone beautifully with a crisscross drop pass and then keeps his feet moving. He's fully covered there, and yet he still gets that he's a left shot, gets his stick free, even though his body is covered, is able to put it to the back of the net. It's almost relief coming off of Jake Gensel. Beautiful pass by Jake.
At center ice from Max Crozier. Point dancing in. Point centers. Tipped on. Oh! Dobish kept it out. Sprawling. Nearly tied this game.
And Gensel almost gets his second of the game on the rebound. He had the secondary rebound there and almost put the puck in with Dobish. As that puck is bouncing, game of inches. Dobish wins those inches right there.
So, in game 4 through 2 periods, 2-1 is the Montreal lead against Tampa-Bэй. Let's get you. Chernak leaning on him. Matheson collects out high. It's Hudson. Back to Matheson. Hagel emerges, and Vasilevsky shut off the left post. Gensel out high. Here's Kucherov, seam for Radish. He'll spin it around for Jake Gensel. Kucherov and Gensel play catch. Gensel scans. The lane for Kucherov. Backdoor! Score! Tied at 2 with Brandon Hagel.
Kucherov should make more of a difference. How about this? He spends his time between the top of the circles down to the goal line. He goes back and forth, finds the seam. He tried to do one cross seam pass over to Radish. Instead, now he finds it. If you're the penalty killing team, you have to honor Kucherov. He could step out there and what Weeks he was talking about and try to roof it. Instead, he's able to get that puck. Here's a look at this penalty, how they go on the power play. It's a Demidov on the wall. His battles are amazing, the way he's protecting the puck.
Seam pass. Yeah, it's been strong play all over. Goulia drive, fought off with a blocker. Paul dropped it off, couldn't connect with Lilleberg. And Zach Bolduc back to it. Puck given away. Perry tried to center for Gergensons. Stick up high, no penalty called. Crozier toward the net. Dobish fights it off.
I mean, that's a heart and soul kill for Montreal. I think for Tampa, they had some good looks. And
Demidov denied by Vasilevsky. Gouli kept it in. Vasilevsky. Chernak gained the line. He works it deep. Avoided a heat-seeking oncoming hit from Nick Suzuki. Kucherov back out for Moser. Toward the net. Score! Hagel. Who else? And the Lightning have the lead.
Wow. But Kucherov to Hagel. And how about this chance? Demidov coming in on a quasi breakaway and then the goal. You've just got the Kucherov and Hagel connection. You've got Point out there, you got up high, and Kucherov just whips it towards the net. That sort of, you know, it's interesting. Kucherov always looks planned. He's very cerebral. He's always 3 steps ahead of everyone else. This looks like he just wings it at the net.
Final 5 seconds off Chernak's stick. McDonough tosses it up ice, and the Lightning win it in game 4. And this series is tied.